I'm AudieoVisual, and welcome to episode 7 of Build 8 Days. What the heck? How are we here right now? But it's the second to last episode of Build 8 Days. The series has been freaking crazy so far. And yeah, we're just about done with the series. Thank you guys all for watching up to this point. It's time to finish the entire level. You know, it might not even be the final episode, but tomorrow's episode will be end screen and polishing, and believe me, there's a lot of polishing to be done. So tomorrow's episode is going to be a nice jolly romp of a lot of freaking polishing. And also, before then, I'm going to get playtesters and all that. It's going to be a good time. Anyways, to start this episode off right, Sprite Cranberry, fresh from the fridge. Last episode, we did all this. I polished a lot of it off cam because it ended up looking really bad, and I was recording for 5 hours last episode, so you know, that's always fun. Because today, we're working on this part. Where's my wave at? What the freak? Why is this part so broken? Okay, I completely forgot. The first thing I was going to make this episode was a planet transition where the background wave turns into a planet. I'm just going to start this episode off right and make a crazy transition. I'm going to make borders move in a circle and make a planet in the center of the level instead of a wave. It's going to look freaking crazy. 10 seconds later. Okay, well that didn't go as planned. My flipping game froze. What the heck? Come on. What the heck? Okay, I have to open up Task Manager and close my game manually. How is this, like, how does this game function? You know, it wouldn't be the gosh dang first time something that insane has happened, you know? Oh, whoa, what the frick? That wave was goofing. Alright, at least everything in the level is still, like, saved from the edits I did earlier today. So we're good, mostly. Ignoring that quick geometry dash being stupid intermission, let me actually make the background thing. So, the planet transition. What I did is I made 16 giant squares, all rotated in a circle, each one on different groups. Then, I made sets of move triggers that told each block to move to a corresponding dot closer to the center, effectively making it look like one big circle shrunk down to a smaller one. Also, I am aware that the end circle is pretty rough on the edges, literally, but I think that gives it some charm, so I don't mind. Alright, so I basically have it done. It's a little goofy, and I need to change a lot of things. Unfortunately, it wasn't, you know, it wasn't the kind of thing that just looked perfect first try and I'm all happy about it, but it still looks good. There it is, right? It's kind of neat. But yeah, it does function. I think that's probably the most important part. And after that, I can, you know, I can make it move, I can make it schmooth, I can make it groove. That's a non-issue, right? The main thing that's going to make this look a lot better is just making this bounce, because it looks so static right now. This level for the anomalies for real. If you know, you know. After some trial and error with making it bounce up and down, I made the line pattern inside the moon move slower, added some T3 glow, and that was that. Here's my reaction to seeing it basically finished. Oh, dude, that's so sick. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay. It took a little bit of tweaking. You know, it might be 40 minutes into the episode, but that looks sick. I think these last two parts are going to be easy as heck to decorate. I don't know why. That might be unfounded, but I think they will be. All right, my ideas for these parts. This wave part, I have close to nothing. But this last part, I'm pretty sure I'm going to make, like, building designs, maybe. Oh, yes, dude. That's sick. I mean, obviously, it's not totally done considering it. Well, you can see it still, but it's, you know, that's the idea. Oh, my lord, dog. That's so annoying. I have to play from the UFO part every single time I want to test this part with a background. That is so dumb. What if I had like a normal design, like almost like a last part of True Love type design, and then on the inside I just had like frame by frame pixel arrows? That's such a weird idea, but I think it might be crazy enough to work. Let me try that out. By the way, when I mean try that out, I mean I'm gonna make the pixel objects right now and then I'll try out the designs later, because I'm nervous when it comes to designs. I'm sure you guys have probably picked up on that by now. Considering, like, what? Have I made a single design that worked first try other than the first episode? Alright, here's how that arrow... Oh my lord, wrong way. Here's how that arrow thing turned out. I love it, personally, and I think I'm going to keep going with this pixel thing idea. I don't know what else I'm going to make, but just 2 frame toggle loops of pixel stuff I vibe with. So, I'm going to keep that going. Dude, look how cool this design looks. I vibe with this. I don't know if I'm going to use it, though. Like, this looks cool, but I don't know how on earth I'd incorporate it into, like, an actual structure. It's just, like, so out there. Hold on, let me see something. I might actually have just stolen these. Okay, there is a chance that these are very similar to a design in Proto Flickr. Actually, no. Actually, I am wrong. Dude, I thought I'd almost stolen these. We're good to go. What the frick would I use this in? I just don't even get these. Like, this is like gosh dang Gettysburg all over again. I don't know why I said that. All right, before I make up my mind about whatever that is, I'm gonna try to experiment with this design. And you know what? I'm feeling so good right now. I'm just feeling like it's fun to create. I can do anything I want and try to make it look good. And it's just, I'm having a good time, you know? Why does that look good? Am I crazy? If this looks good, my child's already named FREAKFLASH. I can't do anything more. Dog, if you have good colors, you can just slap anything together in this gosh dang game and it's gonna look good. I'm just saying. I made a tube and then put freaking these blocks on it and an arrow, and somehow it looks passable. Well, for the time being, I guess I actually don't quite know for sure yet. Dog, you can't be doing this to me. I messed around with making this design for a little while, and I eventually decided to use, you guessed it, the line animated objects. No way! My only saving grace here is that technically I use them in a unique way, as in they both move up the same direction, but they're flipped halfway through the structure. I don't care. It's my level and I can do whatever I want. Ooh, look at this thing, dog. Don't even worry about the fact that it's like the third time I've used these blocks in this level. It's fine. Call it a running joke. Yeah, because that's an excuse. What the heck? I just got a text that says dinner in 10. I bet this, what the heck? Dinner intermission all the time, every episode now. Dog, what the frick was I thinking making the same structure 7 times in a row or something like that? This is disgusting. What was I thinking? I mean, you know what? I guess that's just like the nature of the level, though. I gotta stop questioning how strange I made the layout. The rare time 1.6 blocks don't look good. So I'm gonna come up with a design for this. Quick rundown. What I ended up doing for these blocks is using a gray 2.0 surrounding piece on them and an invisible block for each tile, which is what I actually ended up keeping for the final design. I think it looks very, very cool. Despite a lot of hesitation towards them since they really are so unorthodox, I did end up making them work, I think. I can't just use these, right? There's no way. All right, and my dinner is done. So while I'm at dinner, I'm gonna brainstorm what to do for like secondary designs, what I'm gonna use these blocks for. Anyways, I gotta go eat dinner, so I'll be right back. Yo, what up? I'm back from dinner. It's like an hour and a half later, because some stuff came up, but it is what it is. At dinner, I got absolutely no ideas for this, by the way. So I'm essentially back at square one. The thing is, these look so cool that it makes me want to use them somehow. It's just, this isn't really something you can just incorporate into a structure, you know? It's really specific. It's less than a grid space. You know, I mean, this does look cool. Like, this is kind of sick looking, but even still, I don't know if I can get away with this. I mean, it does just look kind of good, though. That's the thing. I don't think the pulsing squares work very well on it, but that's besides the point. I don't make themed levels, well, most of the time, into the hurricane, but I feel like even still, all my levels kind of have, like, vague themes, which sounds dumb, but, like, I don't know, if I had to place a vague theme on this level, it's like it takes place above a city at night. Definitely follow that the whole time. I don't know. And according to that, maybe this can be like when we're higher up in space or something, and I can make like star deco or freaking, I don't know, dog. I'm grasping at straws here for anything vaguely resembling an idea I could run with. You know, the more I'm starting to think about this part as like a much more spacey part, the more I'm kind of getting ideas for it, you know? Is this socially acceptable to make a design like this, dog? Gosh dang, screw it. It is FREAKFLASH. That's by definition what I'm here to do. Ew, they look bald. I don't know how to describe it, but I made my designs look bald. You know, this part features so many orbs, I feel like it might be cool to make a follow trigger effect that just rotates around the orbs. So I'm gonna do that real quick. The beauty of creating your own level is that you just get to do whatever you want with it, you know? If I want to make, gosh dang, follow trigger effect glow orbs around orbs, I can just flip and do that. Oh, but I didn't just do any regular follow trigger effect, no. I started out at first making just 2 particles circle around like this. Yeah, I get my sleigh check. Ooh, that's neat. But then I realized that it looked kind of lame how both glow particles went above the orbs. To combat this, I made 2 sets of the dots on top of each other, each with one opposite particle being 1 layer lower so that it would go behind the orbs. I then made a collision loop with a rotate trigger that basically stated that every time the dots rotated 180 degrees, it would switch between the 2 different sets, effectively crafting the illusion that the glow particles were actually rotating around the orbs. Look at this. The dots flippin' switch between going above and below it. That's so cool. I'm only gonna use this for orb deco. Nobody's gonna notice, dude. But it's fine. This is for the viewers watching at home. This is your special treat. You guys will see this when the level comes out. You guys will appreciate the effort I'm putting into this stupid orb deco for no reason. Oh yeah, that's sick. It's so subtle, but I think it really does make a difference. I could just put these on a new color that switches between the two. I don't see a reason why that would look bad. I think that's pretty cool. I think in game that's gonna look even cooler. Oh shoot. You know what I could totally do? Watch this. I could totally bring back these designs for under here, even though I almost scrapped them. Would these look good on half opacity, I wonder? Yes, they do. That looks sick. Let's go. Easy winnings, dude. Oh my goodness. What the freak am I doing with this platform? Come on. Oh my, what am I doing? There's no shot that I can just do this all the way on these structures. Like, I've got to have something going on there. I had an idea to mix these two designs in such a delicious way that, frankly, anybody playing the level would just have to like and subscribe. Since the sick platform design incorporated slopes, slipping the structures right in between two of the primary ones would be a piece of cake. Alright, I've added in the designs. I gotta say, I'm vibing, but you know, the real test is seeing them in save and play, so let's check it out. Alright, here. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. Oh, I cannot stand it. That looks sick. Oh, I just had such a good idea for this part. In fact, you know what? Since this is the last episode and I'm building both parts right now, I'm just going to work on both of them intermittently. And that way they can both get better in the process. I'm going to make the player go on a billboard that just shows my YouTube channel. I think that would be so cool. All right, so I was looking at billboards, right? Or actually, I freaking looked up billboard and somehow all of them are templates. Like, it's shocking. You really wouldn't think that all of them would just be white blank templates, but they are. It's freaking crazy.
That is insane.
Okay, clearly, billboards are not my strong suit. This much is obvious. Dude, I can't believe we're finishing the whole level today. I'm excited. And you know, it's already looking good. Like, I'm okay. Don't even worry about this. This part, I think, is going to be easy. It's slow, so it's going to take less time legally to decorate. And this part's almost freaking done. Where is this episode going? It feels like I've almost done nothing. It's just, I don't know. I got lucky with designs. I think they're pretty cool. And I have inspiration for this part. Not necessarily ideas, but I'm getting there, you know? Again, I'm still trying to brainstorm how I can fill up space in this part. But I think I have some ideas, so I'm not too worried about it. Real quick, I'm just gonna fill out these structures. Skirt.
So, take me out to dinner.
All right, there we go. I just flipping did this. I don't have anything more creative than that, but I do have some ideas to fill up space in places like this. I have an idea. I'm just gonna make like a circle with a ring on it. I'm thinking I might come back to this part tomorrow, and by tomorrow, I mean later in this episode for you guys. Because it is getting pretty late. I've been recording for almost 3 hours already. I'll try and finish this part up, and then I'll do that. But yeah, it is getting pretty late, so we'll see. Oh, yeah, that's super cool. I really like that. Wow, that is very cool. I'm a big fan. Now, the only thing left to try is making this essentially a ground spike, which sounds like it would be weird. And it might be. But I'm going to try it out, because I feel like that could link it into the part a little bit easier. Oh, sick. You know what? Hold on. Let me see. Again, it needs to be moving faster, but literally other than that, I think that is perfect. I think that is awesome looking. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. That's so cool. Look at that, dude. A flipping asset I made worked. First try. Easy wins. All right, I'm gonna add some stars. I could try doing something with air deco and also arrows, but I feel like if I did anything other than frame by frame arrows, it would look out of place considering, you know, what's in the gosh dang block design. Just so I can get it. Wow, I just realized this looks... How did I do this on accident? Come on. No, I flipped. You're telling me I made the rotation wheel and my level on accident? Oh, oh my lord, that sniff ruptured my sinuses. That hurt so bad. Oh yeah, text decoration. That's what I was saying before I died. I don't know how I'm going to incorporate it, but I swear, if it's the last thing gosh dang, dude, I'm incorporating text somehow into this level. I can't just not incorporate text, you know? I've wanted to incorporate text for so long, and having a freaky flashy level is the perfect way to do that, I think. To make it a little bit more interesting, I'm going to make it on a toggle loop that toggles between two different variations of it. One where it's flatly colored, and then another one where the outline's colored. Oh my lord, this is gonna look so freaking cool. I cannot stand it. It's gonna look so good. That is exactly what I wanted it to look like. I didn't even know what it was gonna look like or what I wanted it to look like, but if I had to choose anything, it would look like freaking this. Yes, dude, this is the freakiness I need. This is the freakiness this level was born to chase snakes, dog. In total, 1.4k objects. WAF, if you're watching this, feel free to unsubscribe at this point. It is as simple as the words Flash and Freak on the tops and bottoms of the screens, and I couldn't care less. I love it so much. Dog, that is so... Oh my lord, I love that so much. That is so cool. Heck yeah, dude, that looks so good. There we go, dude. Look at that. Yet another thing crossed off the list. All right, there's this collab with me and WAF. It's an old unfinished level I made that he finished up. And there's this one thing I made in it that I kind of want to almost emulate. Oh, ooh, that's a mistake. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. I don't think those lines are supposed to be player color. This is what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking like stars with like lines in between them on the ground. I think that might be kind of sick. I'm trying to think of things I can do for air deco. And honestly, I might just say YOLO and make the star things I was showing you in Derive. And then the gosh dang overlay 1.9 stars. I think that might just be my bestie bet. Oh, also, when you're seeing this, I'll probably be live in a couple hours streaming my reactions to the Geometry Dash Awards. That'll be fun. Obviously, this only applies if you're watching it the day it comes out. I did something kind of like this in True Love. I don't know if I do the exact same thing, but I do want to see how I did it in that level. I love how FREAKFLASH has just like aspects from all my other levels, and I think that's really cool. And by all my other levels, I mean mostly the ones that came out this year. So in a way, it's kind of like the culmination of my 2022 skills, you know? It has parts, dog, if I die there one more time, I'm going to delete this level off the servers. Anyways, it has influence from Mind Game, True Love, Money Laundering a little. Oh my freaking lord, dog. I'm going to update this level right now. It has influence from everything that I've done this year. I think that's awesome. Oh, I literally just had him static on the screen the whole time, huh? I'm going to die making build day days. I hope y'all know. Oh, dude, that looks so good. What did I tell you? This was just going to make it look awesome. That was actually splendid in 10 different ways at once. The most ways something has been splendid yet? That's like the third time I've made this joke in this series. What the frick is wrong with me? I got one more thing to add to that, and it's just I'm going to make 2 different copies of them, and they're each going to toggle between each other. All right, I have one more thing to do, and I'm done with this half of the episode. Big wins. Oh, dude, yeah, those sparkles look awesome. Love it. Love it alert. Love it alert. Anyways, I'm going to wrap it up there for now, since this last part I don't think will take me very long. But yeah, we got a ton done in this first half, you know. I'm gonna come back like tomorrow morning or something, sweep it right up, slay it right up, crunch it right up for one episode, and it looks this good. Anyways, with that being said, I'll see you in part 2. Yo, what up? I am back. It is the next day. And you already know I'm ready to finish FREAKFLASH. We're here. We're in it. I'm ready. Oh, I'm still very happy with this part, I gotta say. Obviously, it's not done yet. It's still very empty, but what's there, I gotta say, I really like. Obviously, my plan for the second half of the video is just to finish the entire level, which shouldn't be too hard. As long as I can get something going for this part, it'll be fine. I mean, there's gosh dang like 10 structures total. It's so short, it's gonna take no time at all, right?
Wrong.
I think first things first, I just want to add a little bit more to this part, just so I don't have to worry about it later. The very first thing I did was make the star decorations that I was talking about in the first part of this video, which I actually think turned out very well. Obviously, the Derive inspiration is there, but even still, I think they fit splendidly in this part, given the more spacey vibe it has going on. I don't know, I've always liked doing star deco like this. Call me a JF stan. You be right. I mean, I'm not, you know, I'm just saying, you be right. Yeah, I definitely need arrows somewhere in a couple spaces, like here would be good for arrows, obviously here. But I just don't know what the frick I'd make the arrows look like, because I feel like it would be weird if they looked like anything other than, you know, frame by frame pixel art. All right, that's lit. I like that a lot. Obviously inspired by these, but you know what? Call that a flipping callback, you know? It's not literally the same arrow, so it's fine. You know, we're all goody. After designing the arrows and placing a few of them in the part, I had an idea for like a rotating pixel arrow display using the triggerless scaling effect I made a while back, but I'm a little dumb, and I didn't realize that that wouldn't work at all, so I scrapped it. Although a bit later I would come back to the idea of a scrolling display. That is how I want it to look, but like I said, it's not an arrow. That's just a checkerboard design, you know? Alright, I have arrows, I have stars I can put elsewhere. I think I'm almost done with this part. Well, you know, before polishing, of course, you know what I mean. Incredible portal deco right there. It's just mastercraft of, you know, design. All right, I just had oh my gosh, I just had such a freaking cool idea. All right, I'm gonna take that like spinning display idea. I don't even know how to describe it. I'm gonna make like a strip that frame by frame displays text. And I think I might make a new 4-frame loop for it, but I think that could look very cool in this part. I spent like 10 minutes making this, and the main component of it is the frame by frame go text loop. This was really easy to make. All I did was make a strip of the word go a few times, with the distance between each word being 4 equal spaces, made each frame increment by set amount, and voila, a neat little text loop. Alright. That looks pretty cool, I think. Oh nice, I created a 4 wide structure in a place where there are no blocks that are 4 blocks wide. That's awesome. You can actually see it moving either direction. You can either see it move this way really slowly, or this way really fast. That's crazy looking. Although, you know what? Thinking about it, I think this glow on the sides looks pretty ugly because that makes it look like it's supposed to be curved, which it's not. Yeah, I like that a lot more. Oh, I guess I should make the stars transition off too. All right, you can't actually see if it worked, but I think it did, so in which case we're good. For the background on this part, I think I might, like I said, part of me wants so badly to make like the top of a cityscape. But that's so risky because it's art and I'm not good at art. I guess I could try making a city background. I don't know how good it would be, but you know, there's no harm in trying, right? All right, I made this, which I'm not even, obviously I'm not done with it, but I'm gonna go check out a level I really like for a little bit of inspiration. How about that? At the very end, my bestie Waff made a part with like a city background and it looked so good. I wanna see how he did some things. Look at how good that looks. Oh my lord. Oh. I'm an idiot. I was trying to do stuff in Mega Hack V7 menu and I just destroyed myself. So it really is just, sick foreground glow by the way. So it's just like detail. Huh, I can do that. I'm just looking for how buildings like that would be done. I don't think mine's gonna look very much like that at all. Stupid looking building, dude. What a contrast. All right, but I can absolutely just toss some business here. That's a non-issue. I'm gonna try to mess around with making a city look good with, you know, basic buildings. I'll commentate over it because I don't care to commentate live right now. So I began making art for some reason. I don't know what's wrong with me. I made 4 different kind of basic building designs, added some lines and business to each, just making it feel a bit more real. All of the buildings are just going to kind of slink into the background since they're going to be so dark. But at the end of the day, I think they came out all right. Alright, I got some building designs going. I think they're fine. Like, as the background, they'll work. Especially since they're not even going to be, like, really the main element. So, I think the thing that scares me, though, is that I honestly don't even know if I'm going to use these, like, in the final product. Also, freaking Waff would be proud. Only 107 objects for 4 buildings. Not bad. I don't even know if I'm going to use these in the final level. I think it would be cool, but I don't know. We'll see. That goes kind of hard, actually. That actually looks kind of sick. I just need to make the difference between the foreground and the background towers a little bit more apparent. But other than that, I think it is good to go. I need to work out how this moves on the screen, keeping in mind the parallax, because if I make them both move at the same time, it doesn't really look like they're 2 different depths. Oh, shoot. All right, I gotta take a quick break. I will be right back in like 10 minutes. Yo, what up? I am back. I'm feeling great. I got hot chocolate. No candy cane, but it's still scrumptious. I got a scone. You'll have to delicious in another way. AudioVisual Build 8 Days mukbang, no way. Anyway, where was I? Yes, dude, these are looking scrummy umptious. I love it. I'm back. I'm feeling freaking good, and I'm feeling like I'm ready to finish this level. Oh yeah, I was gonna make the buildings bounce. Let me do that real quick. This background is so hard to focus on. I can't see if anything's happening. There we go. Okay, the movements are working. They look fine. All right, I'm gonna put a couple frame by frame things in this part, mostly for orb deco. So I made this and it looks goofy as heck. So I'm gonna add, I have these saved circles. It's just an animation of a circle pulsing and it's pretty cool. Oh, we got to 40K. I was hoping we wouldn't hit 40K in this level, but you know what? It is what it is. Dude, that is sick. Alright, I'm gonna add the searchlights for the first part into this part. It's gonna be lit. I'm gonna make a quick starscape on the top of the flipping screen. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. Yeah, I know I said I wasn't going to be reliant on space backgrounds for every single background, but don't even worry about this. I got a city in this part, so it counts. It's all good. All right, quick and simple and easy and tasty space background done. It is a space background. Don't even worry about that. Okay, the whole level has them. Call that consistency or something. I don't know. I think it looks pretty good. Stars definitely tie into the theme I have going here. I vibe with that hardcore. Anyway, I have some ideas for the block design. In fact, I have an idea that I think is really good and might just be the idea that works. It's going to be pulsing objects along this, right? Frame by frame switching something down here. And then another 8-frame thing. No way. My idea was to make like a sine wave loop in the same fashion that I did the go loop one, but it came out absolutely horrendously, and it took up like a million objects, so I scrapped it. I ended up coming up with something better for the blocks anyway, so at the end of the day, it don't even really matter. Okay, so I'm thinking about it. Number one, this is going to be insanely object heavy, like each block will be an extra 1,000, so who cares? Secondly, I don't think it would look that good. Thirdly, I'm just going to start doing the designs without them because I think it's way too much effort for something that I don't even think would look good, honestly. All right, let me try that. I'm going to decorate like this structure just to test out what I have in my mind. I just be merging all kind of styles right now. I'll be merging modern, effect, art, design, glow, neo design, something like that. Yeah, I know I've done this design quite a few times before, but I think it just looks good, so I'm not too worried about using it again, you know? It looks good, and it's not like I used it earlier in the level, right? So we're good. My nomenclature is at risk. Don't know why I said that. I don't even know what the frick does nomenclature mean. The devising or choosing of names for things, especially in a science or other discipline. Yo, I participate in nomenclature every time I design a level, dog. I've been wanting to use these blocks again, so here we are, using these blocks again, dog. 3D is sick, but like, I don't know why, but I never use it. Yeah, okay, that would look dumb as heck. Ooh, watch this. For the freaking slabs, I can pop in. Look at this. Yeah, that's cool. I vibe with that. It does look better that way. I might just put these on 30 and bring back the color changing aspect that I had for these blocks. I think this should align to every beat, right? Yeah, nice. Look at that. Not even close. Now, I was completely off. I mean, even if it does work first try, if it doesn't look just like really good, I'm going to try and rework it a little bit because I do want the last, I don't want the last part to just look lame or rushed, right? That's the opposite of what I want. I absolutely do not want that at all. Oh, that is. Ooh, that looks really cool. Oh, I like that a lot, actually. Dude, I actually love the vibes of this part. I don't know why. Also, I was talking earlier about how, I have nowhere to put these because there's no 4x structures. I freaking forgot about these, dog. At the very end. Oh, this goes hard. Look at that. As with every Build 8 Days level I make, I hang candy canes on the last platforms exactly like this. But I'll do that in the final episode as a tribute to sending the series off. All right, what else do I really need? I mean, I'm getting there. I got a design that kind of works. I need air deco, and then that's just about it. And I'll do effects, and then this flipping level is done. That is insane. My main issue when building like the first parts of this level were that they didn't feel like they were Build 8 Days levels. They just felt out of place, right? Like if you play this, you're like, yeah, you know what? This looks like a city in December. I don't know if any of that makes sense, but that's what I think in my brain right now. Or at least I was earlier. Oh my lord, dude, I know exactly what I'm doing for these platforms. That's right. The gosh dang X-step blocks. You never saw it coming. I mean, okay, it's pretty cool. I wouldn't say it's so cool, I think it's decently cool, right? As you saw, I added some glow to the platforms, and I think that made it a bit better. Nothing amazing, of course, but I think it gets the job done. After that, I kept experimenting with the designs I had and tried making a few more until... Okay, so I made this design, right? It's a little freaky, but it's fine. But my main concern is that it looks a little weird where everything is on the same color, so what I'm going to do... Like, this one can be the blue and purple loop, and this one can be the yellow and green loop, right? Instead of having them on the color that just switches between the two, I'm going to have them each on either or. I decided to keep some of them on the color that switched between the two loops for even more variation, but nevertheless, I continued putting the design throughout the part. Later in the video, I make the platforms with the 2.0 blocks a bit more interesting also, so don't worry. Alright, I almost have every single structure in, and I gotta say, I'm liking it, it's pretty good. Alright, there we go. We're almost done. Let's get this wrapped up. Freaking final structure in the entire level. It's starting to set in for me that I'm literally finishing this level right now. Like, that's crazy, dog. What a journey it's been with this level. I've had my ups and I've had my gosh dang downs. Oh my lord, I told myself I'd be able to get this thing done fast, and it's already 3 hours into the second half. That's great. Dude, look at that. Every single structure decorated. Now I just need to do spikes, which, don't even worry about that.
Spikes.
Yeah, okay, so those look ugly as heck, but that makes me think that I can just That makes me think that I can just keep the regular spikes there without any inside detail and they'll look fine. I gotta say, I'm a little tired. I've been building this gosh dang part for so long, but we're getting there, you know? And then I just started playing through JF levels for literally no reason. I'm actually just insane, I swear. What the frick am I doing? I'm not even looking for inspiration. I'm just playing JF levels. What is wrong with me? Get out of here. I think I'm gonna segment the structures more like this. Even if they weren't directly structured that way, I think it would just look cooler. So I'm gonna do that. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. That looks awesome, I think. Nice, look at that, that's sick. Oh my gosh, dude, I'm actually cracked for that one. What the heck? Oh, dude, this is I'm so glad I decided to do this because this is such an opportunity. I'm actually shocked at just how much better that made it look. Why is this the only structure of this color? That's weird. I'm gonna change up the screen transition real quick. I think that would be pretty cool. Yeah, I like that a lot more. I might do move-ins next episode. Oh my gosh, I have so much polishing to do next episode. It's gonna be kind of crazy. You know what? I like these. I'm just gonna use these as air deco. I kind of want something to match like the kicky sound of this song. Like it's very sharp and to the point, you know? I feel like it would be weird if nothing else was happening on screen, you know? Oh, that is so clean. Oh my goodness, dude, that is so clean. You know what? I think it's done. I'm happy with what it looks like, and I think it's done. Oh, after a very long episode 7, a very, very insanely, disgustingly long episode 7, it is finally done. The entire level is finished, and tomorrow, we're releasing it. We're freaking releasing it tomorrow when the video goes up. All that's left in this level to do is literally just polishing it, and then it's an end screen, and then the level's released tomorrow. I'm so excited, dude. But anyways, without further ado, here's what we got done today. The last 2 parts. That is it. That is the final full part decoration episode of Build 8 Days. We're almost there. Thank you for watching this chonker of an episode. Stay tuned tomorrow for the last day of Build 8 Days, episode 8, where we polish this up, finish it up, and release it. I'm so excited, dude. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the series so far. Thank you so much for all your support. And with that being said, see ya!